Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. That is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenger in her wake tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will leave once again as the champion tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. This is the first fighting out of the blue corner. Presenting the challenger, Ketlen Vieira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Macy Chiasson!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon and try to make your mark on the sport.
Oh, pinpoint execution on that straight punch. She's got a reach advantage, and it was pretty obvious in that sequence there. Kick lands. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Able to land there with the straight left. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Oh, overhand punch to the head is good for her. Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike. She's got to get octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing.
Well, 25 total strikes, as you see there, and those aren't the strikes thrown. Those are the strikes landed by Ketlen Vieira. Leg kick now.
There it is again.
Just unable to quite find that range.
She lands a nice leg kick here.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp.
Nice body kick there. Under a minute now to go in the round. Left hook to the hook. Getting the hands going here early. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Leg kick checked effectively there. Oh, huge fire there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effective.
What a start.
All right, take a seat, breathe, in with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, great round it was. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, a lot for the replay guys to choose from, but John, it's going to be mostly kicks.
Right.
She landed them over and over again, found her target, locked in on it, and drove her shin right through her opponent's body. That was a great display of kicking in the UFC.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Oh, she's officially wobbled now.
They got checked.
All right, so her movement defensively left a lot to be desired early on, and now she's got an obvious limp because of those leg kicks.
Yeah, those leg kicks have been so damaging. To have someone in front of you that is so intent on landing that certain strike, and then to see her desired effect, is going to be very difficult to keep her off of that leg kick now. She's got the single collar tie.
Nice work here in the clinch by Vieira. Nicely done. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, that's a nice scramble by her there. Oh, how about the timing and the execution to get the ankle pick? Takedown defense holds up. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so her calf now starting to show some real signs of bruising, DC.
And that only works because her lead leg is her opponent's lead leg. It's the split stance. It's two conventional fighters, so that kick is available to her. She closes the distance and gets a single collar tie.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Way to mix it up. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Takedown defense holds up. Immediately gets the underhook.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Big knee lands there. A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Final seconds here. Saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, she blocked that punch. Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, huge left.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be.
Oh, can't put any weight on it.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Nice kick landed there by Vieira.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, she's been working on her defense. Kick block there. Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Vieira's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, great reversal. A top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Chiasson. And right into side control. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hip, create some space, shrimp off to the side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
You're supposed to be tired.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Oh, she is wobbled now. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stage...
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing. Oh, my goodness, what a right hand.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on our opponent. Take too many of those. Oh! Oh, that's big. Oh!
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Chiasson's cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. Looping left hand misses the target.
What a great block. She's really on point tonight. Oh, nice. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Great punch landed with so much power.
She missed with that jab. Ooh! 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
Beautiful combination by the champion there. Huge knee lands from in close.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
She got that single collar tie.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Chiasson's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. Well, I'm just not sure how many more strikes she can take to that swollen area as they attend to her. We'll get you some replays.
Not many, J.A. She's in trouble. It's damaging, and every time another one lands on that type of swelling, it feels like a jolt of lightning through your face. She has got to move her head. She's got to be proactive in her defense so she's not taking too many shots.
Ready.
Fifth and final round. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes here.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Macy Chiasson. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
In the half guard.
Chiasson's back into full guard. All right, rubber guard for her now, so not a lot of fighters will go to this type of guard, and I would think that could pose some problems here for her opponent.
It would pose some problems because most people are not used to it. So what she needs to do is just remember, I'm not in grave danger, just...
Oh, this one could be over soon. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her. She is so dominant from the top position. And now she has her back.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Macy Chiasson. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly. Beautiful transition.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. All right, so a title fight they'll be talking about deep into next week. We'll show you some highlights over those epic 25 minutes. But at the end of the day, I got to think the champion did enough to retain her title.
She did enough to retain the title. It was a very close fight. It was a very competitive fight. But these are the two best fighters in the entire world. She was pushed to her limit, but she got the job done and should retain her title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Macy Chiasson!
All right, so there she is. You heard it from Bruce Buffer, and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World. This is a woman who has had the target on her back for